Chapter 4, Mishnah 1. As we have learned, a mikveh must contain of water that collects by natural means, for example by rainwater naturally flowing into it. Water that was put into a container is known as she'uvin, literally drawn water, and is invalid for a mikveh. Moreover, if 3 lugan of she'uvin fell into a mikveh that does not yet contain the required 40 sa of natural water, they will invalidate a mikveh, so that no matter how much natural water enters the mikveh afterwards, the mikveh remains invalid. Our Mishnah presents an application of this law. If someone placed containers under a drain pipe and the drain pipe carried rainwater from the roof into the containers, whether large containers or small containers, even dung containers, containers made from dry dung, or stone containers, or unbaked clay containers, which are not viewed as containers with regard to tuma, they disqualify a mikveh. Thus, if 3 lugan of water fell from these containers into a mikveh that does not yet contain 40 sa of natural water, they will invalidate the mikveh, so that no matter how much natural water enters the mikveh afterward, it will remain invalid. In order for water to become she'uvin, it must enter the container with the intent of the owner. This condition is certainly fulfilled when a person puts a container under a drain pipe in order that it should fill with water. However, the status of the water when the owner left containers under the drain pipe by mistake is the subject of a dispute, as the Mishnah will detail. The Gemara in Shabbos 16b explains that there is no dispute in a case where the containers were simply forgotten there. In that case, all agree that the water is not considered she'uvin. The case being discussed is where the containers were put out when there were rain clouds in the sky, and it appeared to be about to rain. By putting them out at that time, we see that he wanted them to fill with rainwater. However, the skies then cleared, and he forgot to remove them. Eventually, it did rain. The question is whether his original intention remains in effect at this point. Whether one placed the container under the drain pipe knowingly or one forgot it there, the water in the container has the status of she'uvin, according to the opinion of Beis Shammai. Even if the owner forgot the container there when the clouds cleared, his original intention remains in effect. Thus, the water is considered she'uvin. But Beis Hillel ruled that the water is tahor, i.e. not she'uvin, when he forgot the container under the drain pipe. Once the clouds cleared and the owner forgot the container there, his original intention is no longer in effect. Thus, the water is not considered she'uvin. Rabbi Meir said the rabbis were counted, i.e. a vote was taken about this issue, and Beis Shammai outnumbered Beis Hillel. The halacha therefore follows the view of Beis Shammai. Nevertheless, Beis Shammai agreed that if he forgot the container in the courtyard, not under the drain pipe, it is tahor. But Rabbi Yossi said the dispute between Beis Shammai and Beis Hillel still stands in its place. It was not settled, for no such vote, i.e. it was not settled for no such vote took place.